Okay. Hello, hello, hello to everyone out there. It's time for the Saturday live stream. Continuing on Shadowrun Hong Kong. No one shows up to watch. I probably won't do much of the reading, but once someone does, I'll start reading the stuff. And people watching this after it's done can pause stuff to read. So let's get started. That's right, we're doing the bad key. We're doing the bad key mission where we have to disrupt the feng shui of an office building to hurt the company. And because of bad decisions on my part as far as my decking loadout goes, we've been having to take the rough way in. That's only a minor setback. And up we go. See. This pristine, hyper-sterilized office glistens as if every surface has been polished. Your client has requested this area be manipulated as subtly as possible, so not to draw attention away from the temple. The true disfacement will happen there, distracting Wu Xing's security. Okay. Yeah, just blew them all up. Okay. First key point. Looks like we ripped the floor there somehow. There's nothing around there. Ever find that password? No. So can't do that. That's probably something we had to find like decking. I might be able to find it around here somewhere. There's a bunch of little stuff moving these paper dividers slightly. Okay. Something's just happened. No. Fire spirit. And an earthen one too, looks like. Overwatch. So you get the drone going. The drone doesn't have Overwatch. Going into our turn. That was a good hit. Took them out in one shot. There we go. With as much damage as we have, the rest of this is going to be really bad. I'm going to have to be real careful when we get up to the roof. Another spirit. See, your prototype weapon sits locked in a stand. Its locking mechanisms are seemingly tied into a weapons operation safety force seated. I'm not reading all this. Can't do anything there. There we go. Okay, back up here to the big office. Okay. I got the mainframe code now, so you can see what this does. Let's see, what was it? 8484. See, it looks like we better displace enough Evil 4. Just like our client wanted. All that's left is trash the temple statue and then we can leave. We're being paid to break things, and you're suggesting we stop while there's still plenty of things to be broken? Like that chair over there? Take a good hard look. It's just asking to be tussled. Got it. I'm all for money, but this seems to be seriously unsettled. Key. I can't predict what will happen if we stay here and make things worse. I have a feeling we might find ourselves in a very dangerous situation. I'm too tired to deal with trying to do different voices for everyone. Let's also say the names of who's talking beforehand. About this part. Yep. More spirits. That one's almost done for. I got another one done. Stay up on using Gobbet's healing. A lot of trouble. That's 3 spirits. I think there's still a few more. And I think there's a security team that comes in, from what I remember. Yeah, fire and earth. Not a lot of good cover. Yeah, I can, and I think it auto-saved when I came up here. So, can I save here? Yeah, I can. So I'll go ahead and save here, so that way we're at least here when we, not when, if we fail. And I'll save again when we're done with these guys. That was a good hit. Long shot. Yep. That was a good hit. So you 21. So both accuracy again. Okay. Let's see, before I make the big one, let's create the statue. Let's see if there's any other small areas I can disrupt. Doesn't look like it. No, there's one. So it makes me feel like there might be one more. I just have to run around the area a little bit, see if I find anything. And there's one. I lit the plants on fire. Yeah, that shouldn't majorly affect their the key flow. Let's see. Ran around in circles. I'm gonna save again. So make sure I got all the points. I want to make sure I get 100% for this. See everyone. Yeah, that's good. There we go, 100%. Around this way. There's the security team. 5 of them. See, a well-dressed man steps forward. His peers staring smugly in your direction. His clothes are smart and clearly expensive, but lack the typical padding worn by guards and thugs. A quick look at his associates reveal the same style. Mages. Woozing Geomancer. On behalf of Woozing Inc., we've been instructed to prevent any further vandalism of the company's property and assets. However, they never specified how, so I'll vote we do this the easy way. Leave no survivors. And I get first move. That one's gonna die fast. I need a better weapon. You hide back here. Get your drone on. Get to the chopper. Sadly, I don't think I can leave in the middle of it. No, I can't summon this guy though. That was pretty bad. Okay, my guy's still up. Him. Oh, I can't heal myself? Oh, am I at 0 HP? zone is too. I might be in big trouble. Need to wait and see what happens. Grenade. Have to reload. Yep. As I can end these guys in 2 turns now somehow. To be smarter. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to reload after this. Which I'm not sure if this counts as dead or if everyone has to die for it to count as being dead. If Duncan can fight these guys off, I'll find out. My body did just disappear, so it probably is over for me. So is there no real game over screen for this? Guess I gotta load. Yeah, everything goes dark. Okay. So we're moving in the right directions. Just need to be farther away from them for the first move. Be close enough to this. There they trigger. Yes, threats, I get it. already doing much better than we were. Okay, that's a miss. That was a lucky shot. Okay. This is going in some ways better, in some ways worse. Okay, this has got one person left now. They're gonna be gone for good now because I don't want to lose him permanently. I might have to. If I do, I might have to try this again. I don't know what happens. We'll find out. See, Duncan, not bad for a night's work. He turns his back to the temple. So he did a good job. He did the job up to the client's standards, huh? The Evil-Air arrives at the temple. Time to dock out. The back door for security can respond further. See, Wu Zhang won't know what hit them. The embarrassment of their own geometric science turned against them will sit unfavorably on the tongues of Wu Jing executives, and maybe even get a few people terminated. They'll know it wasn't just the building you battered. You sent a message. Everyone has a weakness that can be exploited. The change in feng shui should keep them spinning for months. The complete disruption of their key, the destruction of their temple, will cripple the energy of this building of the company, this branch of the company. And with Wu Jing focusing on restoring their temple, it'll be a long time before they discover the full extent of your assault. Okay, let's go see if that guy's still alive in the... No, we can check out here, I guess. I guess he's still alive. Still want to go check and talk to him because I've never had someone die on a mission like that before. Yeah, he's still alive. Okay. Get our mission pay and then get better stuff for decking. So you gonna get anything from this? Get that payment. Job dictionary, that's it. You submit the job as finished, await the response. A few minutes later, a message pops on the screen. From kindly Shang to Evil 4. The little bird whispered in my ear, the Wu Shang's fortunes are already falling. Their stock value dropped by 2% already. The client finds this to be an acceptable indication of your success and has forwarded payment. I've already attached your cut to the email. Okay. So how much do we have now? 2,600. Okay. See, Maximum Law surveys the talk from beneath his meticulously patched tarpaulin, goggled and belted with electronics. His arms folded, his expression stern, a sweat-drenched little king. His boat rocks gently. As he approaches, he looks sharply your way and breaks into an awkward smile. Hey, Evil 4, I was hoping you'd come around. You got a minute? What's up? Kindly had Wampoa burn your sin. Word is you're doing work for him. Not normal yellow lotus stuff. Lost shifts from foot to foot. He fidgets with the hardware on his belt. Shadowrunning. Yes, I'm an unusual asset. Wicked. Law says it distinctly in a hushed tone, then seems to catch himself. He draws himself up to his full height. His unusual demeanor of self-assurance returns. Usual demeanor. That's pretty ironclad, Evil 4. Pretty vicious. If you do good, you'll be noticed. Listen, if you got info about runs, I can make it worth something. We Wampoans call that kind of thing metadata. Wampoa likes to get word on the street from the active operators. Sorry, Law. Silence is part of my service. Yeah, I get it. It's a covert world. Think about it, though. We Wampoans manage secrets already. It's what we do. We run the shadow nets. Law looks out through the rain across the rocking boats. He wipes his foggy goggles lenses with a rag from his pocket. His stomach gurgles loudly. Augmented reality goggles aside, this gig gets really boring sometimes. You ever want to talk shop? I'm here. Show me what you got. Yeah, I'm not rich, but not bad. I'm definitely getting a better deck right out the back. I need suppression, killer. Erosion is good. Okay, those are ones I like to have. See you later, Law. And we now have more karma points too. And we can rectify one of my bad decisions. Which was pulling some points into this. I have 6 left. level 5 and then save the one piece for later. Go get a better gun now too. The one that we're using isn't very good. Let's see. The disheveled man in filthy rags teeters on the sidewalk, wobbling on unsteady legs. His bloodshot eyes dart around desperately, and the acid sweat odor that wafts off him buzzes unpleasantly in your nostrils. You okay, man? Stefan Dynamite. You have to help me, man. His teeth grinds as his grip tightens. His hands feel like a vice. I need your help. Say the magic word first. The man yanks you closer. Your eyes are watering from his pungent proximity. Still, you notice that his tattered clothes bears designer's logos. Please, please, take handsomely a message from me. Never heard of him. Now, who are you and why are you touching me? I'm Stefan Dynamite. He nods eagerly, desperation in his eyes. A sluggish tongue wipes itself over the cracked skin of his lips. I didn't increase my decking skill, but it should be better now, since I did get a better deck, and I actually got programs that I can use. I got the programs I like to use, I guess, the ones that are more useful than what I had. I did make it so I can actually use the Esper programs, which would be a big help. Look, you gotta help me. I've been poisoned. The crap that Lee sold me put bad things in my head. Poison shirts, it's not a bad trip. The man gives a hollow laugh. I know my way around substances well enough to know a bad trip when I have one. This is something else. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Then tell Lee what he's done to me, then I need to leave. Tell him what I want. His sentence trails off. Yeah. What do you want? I want my money back. Poison, nightmares, money back, got it. Anything else? Just please come back and please hurry. Like most troll bouncers, this man is knotted with muscles, but absent are the mirrored scars that come with age or indiscretion. His only blemishes are the bony skin growths common to his kind, and a single deep scar across his neck and collarbone. You watch yourself in here. Or else we check your aerodynamics. How do you mean? Anyone causes trouble, I say how far I can throw them. No fighting, no killing, no sex trade. He lifts an arm, flexing his muscles jump out like a mass of serpents and steel cabling. His arm is easily as thick as most human waists. I don't mess around. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yep, and a cat. The older troll woman has a striking Amazonian quality. When she was younger, she must have really turned heads. Can I help you? You in charge here? And don't you forget it. This is my family's place. Me, my husband, and our 2 boys. Now, do you have business with me? I have no time for window shoppers. What do you sell? Let's see. Yeah, she sells firearms. And some consumables. I'm going to need to buy some health packs, some dock wagons. Let's see. Need a rifle. Let's sell some items too, I guess. Yeah, sell that. So let's see. Grenade launcher, but I don't really need a grenade launcher. Yeah, we'll take that. Confirm. Okay. Yep, now we need more medical supplies before we do another job. Oh. Saying at least one of those. Oh, that's good. We have more healing items now, and a couple items to revive people when they get knocked down. So we should be all ready. Okay, we're gonna go to the museum now for Mr. Drake. Same team as last time. We should do better now. Everyone's items got refilled. Now we're all out of money again. Let's see. The Dig. This job is a golden opportunity in more ways than one. A raid of the in-developed museum, the Emperor's Tomb. The museum's claim to fame is its location. It rests on top of an ancient catacombs where an excavation is underway to convert them into the museum proper. Intel has it that the workers are dying, not from on-site accidents, but from magical disturbances in the area. Despite the hazards, the development continues. Your client, Mr. Drake, contacted you to retrieve 2 tomes, probably ancient, magical, priceless. But it won't be a smash and grab in the park. I smash in the park. You have to get to the tomes before they're cataloged, or they'll afterwards be near impossible to access. As you near the museum, its height and grandeur looms unsettling over you. Even unfinished, it reaches an imposing size. At least that means it has plenty of room for pricey antiques. The best part, Mr. Drake needs this run to look unprofessional. Shattered glass and looting is encouraged. Yep, life is spending money. Put that on Duncan. Keep those spread out. That's good. See, entry worked just like Drink said. You creeped into the dark, unfinished site. Mr. Drake, your comm link clicks in your ear, connecting a call. Good. Now I'll be appraising what you see as you go through this floor. Grab the best stuff. My alarm suppression should keep you afloat. Just don't get too ballsy. If the books haven't been cataloged yet, they'll still be in the basement. The tomb, I'll be in touch. The earpiece clicks off. Call disconnected. You didn't even stay on the line long enough to get a word in. Your team powers up the nearby generator. Work lights along the new marble flooring sleepily flicker to life. Everyone surveys the site. Gobbet. You know, I always wanted to do something like this. Duncan. What? These artifacts have all been stolen from the earth. So now we're going to teach a lesson to the man who's excavating it. These were never truly his. Corrector. There's an error in your logic, Gobbet. We're being paid to steal the same artifacts, putting our client in the same position. These artifacts don't belong to him either. Oh, he'll get what he deserves too. Objects like these are too bright to remain in some vault or display case. More thieves will be drawn to them like moths to a dioid. I don't think I said that right. I'm just excited to be a part of that cycle. Yes, the Great Cycle of Theft. Go this way first. I remember it's actually pretty hard to get to the 10,000 for the bonuses. And then be a bit more careful. See what's in the other room. So I need to be at 5,000 sooner. There we go, that's good. Move that one. Okay. Okay. Continue on. See, the bookcase is made from your standard stained wood. It's filled with books by famous poets, both English and Chinese. Look at the books. You find several books that aren't organized properly and they don't appear to be poetry. Removing the books and thumbing through them reveals nothing unusual. Secret passage here, but I'm not good enough to get it. Bypass the login system. See, this place is under construction. The local matrix network probably hasn't even been hooked up yet. Yeah. Don't remember where you find the password for that. And there's this. Okay. You want us to have more stuff to look through. There's a mummified dragon head, I believe. So I don't know if that makes it grosser or not. How do I power that up? Just running downstairs. Audio commentary, don't need that. Do not enter. Oh look, blood. Yep, something to pick up. Breaking the rules. We're Shadowrunners, we don't care about the rules. There's some place I can deck into. You know, medical suppression, killer, and erosion. Okay. Damn it. Right now what's hurting me is my own, can't think of the word. Okay. Okay. These movement puzzles are getting very aggravating. I hope this is worth it. So I need to follow that guy. Then follow that guy. No, damn it. I can't hit the guy. This is perfect. There we go. Okay. 1636. 1636. Next, so that symbol again. M. W's, that symbol. This one. Okay. Oh. And shipping data. So 4971. 4971. So WW starts with an M. That one. Okay. Get out of here. And that went much better, even though I still messed up. More blood. Oh. Gargoyle, mummified corpse. Mummified corpses and a gargoyle. The gargoyle releases deadly gas. Perfect. us. And another gargoyle. A lot more coming up behind us. That goes down. So you can't do anything. Not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. Let's see, your commonly crackles. You got the books, great. Next, you need to head upstairs so I can wipe the security dead, then you're home free. Got it. Okay. Wasn't too bad. It's like a cadaverous husk materializes in front of you, unfolding like a flower from nothingness into being. It stands with a surprisingly upright posture, and you can see that its robes are once of fine material. It raises a hand to block your path. Stop. The thing's voice comes out as a hollow rasp. Something about it feels empty. It seems you can move freely through this realm, coming and going, taking what is not yours. Who are you? I was an assistant to a great man and emperor. I was meant to continue assisting him in the afterlife, but something was unsettled. Bonds are broken. He is no longer here, and I wish to search for him elsewhere. I want out of this tomb. I must free myself from this place, but I cannot leave. My soul is bound within these catacombs, chained to the bonds of a life that I no longer possess. This place is bizarre. What is happening down here? The book that you carry. The books that you carry, they are alive. They protect themselves. Distort space and draw creatures to them who will serve. Our exalted had the will to contain them. Wherever you intend to send them, I hope that an equally strong mind will keep them under control. So you think I can get you out of here somehow? You can. Slowly, painfully, the mummy inclines its head. It reaches into the folds of its rope and produces a ring of fine porcelain. The creature extends an arm, pressing the object as an offering. Take this talisman and place them on the other artifacts you have removed. Once you have moved it beyond the binding threshold of this excavation, I'll be free. Should we do it? Should we let the mummy free? Or should we kill him? What should we do? Do we trust the undead? Let the mummy free? Let's find out what's in it if we do. I don't know, I can trust you. See, I do enjoy doing what's right. As do I. When I am free, I will give you a thing, a token. Crumble it in your hand and I will come to your aid, but only once. One time and no more. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. The mummy inclines its head. I will forever be in your debt. We basically have a talisman, I guess, that we can use to summon it for aid. The terminal is powered off. Mr. Drake. This is the one. Flip the switch on the bottom right, then plug in my data chip. Skipper will doctor the scary logs so we can sneak you out. It's executing now. There's a pause. You can hear him clicking his tongue like a metronome. And done. Get out of there. Yay. Still a couple more things and then we'll be on our way. Still didn't figure out how to do this. Nope, security guards. I don't remember these guys. That's pretty good. That was a bunch of good hits there. Yep. Can't leave him dead. Change the plan. Search those bodies for a key fob. You need it to access the side door. What side door? In the lobby. My program didn't work as well as I had expected. Been monitoring the exits on my cameras, and the HKPF have the front locked down. Since you can't go out the front, you get to this exit out the side. The key will get you through the locked side door, which will let you out the east service exit. Which I guess right here is what I need. Yeah, more fighting. got a sniper. And they got a free shot on me. Sucks. You're staying out here so I don't have to worry about you dying and losing your drone. Why are they all shooting at me? Another one down. Almost done. Oof. There it goes. Now we can leave. Confirm. Your adrenaline wanes as you fly through the subway tunnels on your way back to Ioi. There isn't much left to do but pick the shards of glass off your clothes and congratulate yourself on one hell of a run. It's just too bad you couldn't keep the looted antiques. By the end, you managed to steal over 5,000 nuyen worth of items for your client, a number that will hopefully be reflected in your mission pay. The damage you caused will likely set the museum's development back even further. Not enough to cripple the project, just enough to send a message. But at the end of the day, you still managed to break a lot of exhibits, displays, and even the faces of a few tomb crawlers. The presence of which had conveniently slipped Drake's mind. Surprises aside, you came out on top. And thanks to some quick thinking on Drake's part, you got the books, and you got out. Okay, let's collect our pay. I think we have some more stuff we can do too, more missions we can accept. Let's see. Put some data up for sale. Let's see, from Mr. Drake. Well done, I've attached the payment you've owed. I trust you keep quiet about what exactly was liberated from Lou's little museum. I'll come collect the books from Kindly Chang shortly. Okay. It's the urgent task. Kindly Chang. Little birds have been whispering in my ear about an urgent high-paying run. Still-armed Lu, a red pole, managed to get his hands on information concerning prototype laser weapons in development by Ares Asia Holdings. For years, the Yellow Lotus and the Red Dragon have been locked in a Cold War. Despite this, we remain evenly matched. Neither one of us can attack the other without being exposed to devastating reprisals. Lu wants to change this, and he has a plan. Rather than strike directly, Lu intends to aim in external forces at the Red Dragon, specifically Knight Errant. He intends to frame a white paper fan named Godin Fong, making it appear that the Red Dragon have been bribing Ares researchers for classified data. 2 leading drone and energy weapon researchers have recently transferred from London to Hong Kong and are running the project. Doctors Taylor and Hardingham were respected in Europe, but in Hong Kong they remain unknown quantities. They're untrusted and therefore are considered untrustworthy. Perfect targets, in other words. We will provide data that will make it look as if the researchers were contacted by Godin Fong and had made quite a bit of money, but grew tired of the arrangement. Transfer the attached files to a data chip. The files are burdened with a worm program which will auto-execute when inserted into inappropriate systems. You need not bring a Decker, though one may be helpful. You'll need to plant data in the visitor's record system, the camera systems in Hardingham's and Taylor's lab, financial data to be transferred to Dr. Taylor's personal terminal. That in and of itself will not be enough to ensure Knight Errant's involvement, however. Planting the data is only the first part of the task. This is where a heavier touch will be required. You also need to steal the prototype laser weapon. There is a GPS tracking device attached to it, which Lu will plant deep in the Red Dragon territory. The apparent theft of a prototype weapon by a disgruntled Triad member should convince Ares to dispatch overwhelming force against the Red Dragon, dealing them a vicious blow. As a note, Lu does not care what becomes of the laser weapon. If you wish to sell it or keep it, feel free. I have also attached a map of your execution route from the building. During the facility's expansion in 2057, Ares Asia was forced to extend their foundations deeper into the island. They drove pylons through the former site of the central MTR station, which partially collapsed during the Dalu Bay earthquake of 2044. Practically, this means you can exit through the basement directly into the new MTR line through Central. With any luck, you'll be gone without anyone knowing how. Unfortunately, this route is heavily armed, so you will be forced to go in the front door. If you can con the front desk, you should have no problem. The facility is both an office and a residence, so strange people coming and going at odd hours is not unusual. If you're not up to fast talk, however, be prepared to shoot your way in. Yeah, take the run. Raymond Black's history. From Isabel to Evil 4. Duncan asked me to do some digging on my own into Raymond's history. I guess he didn't trust Kindly Chang to give him the full story. Can't say I blame him, since she hides things from us if it was her best interest to do so. So I've been poking around various corners of the Matrix, trying to dig up what I can. Most sinners leave a data trail the size of an aircraft carrier in their wake, working backwards in time. Raymond starts out that way, but it slowly tapers away into nothingness. Sure, I can find some basic records in Seattle, power utilities, a couple of public discussion sites he signed up for. But the further back I get, the less I find. And the craziest part is this: prior to 2032, I can't find anything at all, and that shouldn't be possible. It's like Raymond didn't exist before then. I don't know. I'm gonna keep digging, but it'll take a while. I'll let you know if I get some news worth sharing. From Kindly Chang to Evil 4. One of the things I've learned over the years is that even the rich and powerful have annoyances, thorns in their side if you will. No one is without troubles, the rich just have a different way of solving them. The client of this run has grown tired of one particular thorn in his side. Shung Sing's Rooster Lu. Shung Sing Rooster Lu. Lu is a red pole for one of the smaller triads here in Hong Kong. The 28 nines are the easy money gain, if you prefer. Despite 28-9's small stature, Lu's illegal activities have managed to damage the client's profits. Mr. Johnson would like you to help him show Lu the error of his ways. Lu takes an evening every few months to dine at the Shangri-La restaurant in Aberdeen. If you aren't aware, the Shangri-La is an elite establishment serving primarily corporate clientele from Wu Zhang Incorporated. Because of this, it is not unusual for diners to bring bodyguards or assistants with them. In Lu's case, he brings a particularly brutish enforcer known as the Talon. Undoubtedly feels well protected. You're going to prove just how wrong he is in this regard. You are to kidnap Rooster Lu. Wow. So long as he is alive and in relatively good health, all options are on the table. While keeping the run quiet would make things easier for Mr. Johnson, no one would shed too many tears over a few dead triad thugs. The client has arranged an XVI boat, so long as you can get Lau from the interior to the restaurant dock. The client will handle everything else. Despite being a red pole, Lu is a tactician, not a fighter. Don't expect him to put up much of a fight. The Talon, on the other hand, is as nasty as they come. Be careful how you confront him. Things may go very badly. I'll let the client know you accepted the job. Whew. From Kindly Chang to Evil 4. Evil 4, I need you to come to the parlor. A friend and business partner of mine named Dr. Xing Yang has need of your services. Something about attending a fancy party in a repulse bay. He was unwilling to give me the details. I think he wanted to size you up himself. Okay. So, let's see. Don't do the fancy party job yet. There's things we can do beforehand that will change that quite a bit. We got more karma. We get our intelligence. Decking up again. That leaves us 3 points. And we get another level of cyberware affinity. We'll save that last point. Let's see what we can do cyberware wise. I might go and call this stream a half hour early because I'm exhausted and fighting to stay awake. Cyberware. So let's see. Increases strength and gives HP. That'd be useful. Yeah, so the two things I'm thinking of are the jolt alert, which if I'm stunned, I'll be jolted awake. I'll still lose an action point, but I'll have one so I'll be able to act. other one I was thinking of is the magnet arm, which if I'm targeted by a grenade, I'll throw it back. Or I can go with something more like the vision magnification eyes to give a bonus to hit. A lot of different things that'd be useful. If I had one more, I could get an autoloader cyber arm, but I don't have enough for that. I guess I'll go ahead and go with the magnet arm. That sounds kind of neat, and I haven't tried that out before. Load in our left arm. In fact, we might still have enough for something like an eye or something. Nothing really worthwhile. So I could get a cyber weapon. Just so I have something. I think I'll wait. I believe that also changes our character model now. One of his arms would be robotic. Yeah. Has that red arm now, the red color of that arm now. I like the fact that some of the cyberware shows up. Well, like I said, I think I'm going to call the episode, go ahead and end the live stream here. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm fighting to stay awake. We'll be continuing next week, same time, 8 a.m. going to about 9:30, 10 a.m. again. I hope you all join me for it again. Hopefully more people do too. We'll pick up from here, probably doing the restaurant job one, or the laser job. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. Gotta get sleep because I need to do housework before tonight. So I hope you guys join me next time. I hope it was fun. Bye.